Hey guys, it's SlaveToTheGames, and I'm back with another list for Kingdom Come Deliverance, but this one is a pro list. This is for everything I like about the game as of right now. So just to make sure you all know, I don't dislike this game. In fact, I actually love this game with a passion. I didn't know I was going to like it as much as I did. I was interested in it, I really wanted to play it, but as soon as I got into this game, I was blown away. And whew, the main reason is the animations and the cinematics.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
The bed animations from where you actually sit down and then you roll over to lay down, you actually see your body. I mean, come on. And when you lay down in the bed, you see your body in the bed as well. Not only when you're walking around and you look down and you can see the clothing you're wearing, the state of it, like what it's in right now, your current condition, whether you have dirt on yourself or blood on your weapon, you can see all that. That's a big deal to me. I love that all. And when you're holding a torch, oh my god, that is great because you actually see, if you walk backwards, test this if you haven't already, walk backwards while holding a torch out at night and you can see the embers come off it. This is amazing. I love it. I can't get over the animations. I'm literally blabbering about it because that's how much I love them. From sitting down in chairs, to getting on your horse, to getting in the bed, to walking around, I love it. It looks great. The fighting animations look great, and when I'm getting my ass kicked by enemies, it looks great. I don't like it, but it looks great. Now, there are some problems, but this isn't going to be focused on those. This is just focusing on the good things. Now, another thing I forgot to mention for the animations is the closing and opening of doors. I always had a problem with that in other games, how like I go to a door and you just hit X or whatever button it would be, and then it just opened. You wouldn't see a hand push it or anything. But in this, you actually see your hand reach out, grab the door, pull it open, and then if you turn around to shut the door, because, you know, I do that to be nice to the people, you actually reach out, grab it, and pull it in. It's really cool, really nice. I love the fact that that was added. Now, another thing that I find cool is you have reputations in the towns, all the towns. And it's not just, okay, the whole town hates you, the whole town loves you. It's all the guards, all the villagers, the traders. It's all the different groups of people in those towns and places. They each have their own opinion of you, as well as the separate people. And they actually react based on what you're wearing. And I know you've heard this before, and you may have heard a bunch of these things before, but it actually works. It's not them just saying, oh yeah, well, if you wear something that's peasantry, you're going to be treated like a peasant. If you wear something that makes you look like a knight, you're going to be treated like a knight. It actually works. How clean you are, if you have blood on you, if you're wearing peasant clothes, if you're wearing a knight's clothes, if you're, you know, have a bad reputation, they will react differently. They'll be like, oh, you're a peasant? Okay, whatever, I don't have to do too much to you. If you're a knight, oh, they'll be more willing to do certain things. Or they won't be. Just because you're wearing a knight's outfit, I have to tell you guys, it doesn't mean you'll get all the answers you want. Sometimes wearing the right clothing or having the right skill set will actually help you out more than what you are wearing. Another thing that I want to be able to tell you about is when you steal from bandits, it doesn't always count as stolen gear. So that's a pro. I like that because, you know, I've gone into a bad life in this. I'll explain this probably in another one, depending on if I want to continue the other series that I'm doing. If you want to check that out, just go to those videos right now, and right now I'll carry on and continue on to the next one. You can actually sit and talk to other people in the game. Like if they're sitting down at a table, in a chair, or just on a bench, you can sit down next to them and talk to them. I wouldn't recommend it though, because sometimes when you sit down, you're not looking at them. You look at their knee, and then they're continuing to talk, and you're continuing to talk, but you're just looking at their knee. So I was like, okay, 1 second, let me end this dialogue. I'm going to get back up, and then I'm going to talk to you. And I did, and it fixed it. I mean, I wouldn't always recommend it, because sometimes it's a little bit wonky. Another thing I found cool was that you can hunt. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, and I'm sure you've already known this, but if you haven't, now you do. So don't bust my chops, please. Anyways, the hunting, it's pretty straightforward. You shoot an arrow, you get it. Or you can do what I do and stab a deer to death with a sword. Because it works. I'm showing you. Now, okay, another thing I like about this game is the NPCs, as well as you, have dirt on them, or blood, or wounds, cuts, etc. You name it. If they get wounded, if they get dirty, if they get clean, anything, they do show it just like you. There will be all these wounds on their faces, dirt all on their faces, on their clothing, and it'll change over time. They won't always look the same. They will have different states of being. Now, I don't want to say they always change clothes. I don't want to say that because I don't know. I haven't focused that much to see, hey, do they change clothes each day? I'm pretty sure they don't, but if they do, leave it in the comments so that I can check it out myself, and I'm definitely going to be interested in seeing that happen. But as far as I know, it doesn't happen right now. Okay, and the last thing that I want to say about the pros for this part at least, because I'm sure I'll find more, and I'll make another video on that if you guys take this one, well, I guess I'd say, I like the fact that you can make choices in this, and it sounds pretty simple, and I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, but I knew you could, or, oh yeah, but choices are choices, but I actually like these ones because sometimes when you make a choice, that's your final choice, unless you go back to save, but we all know about the saving feature, and I won't go into that right now. But when you make a choice, sometimes you made that choice, then all of a sudden, all those other choices you could have made, you can't ask them now. You make that choice, and it's set in stone. Again, unless you go back, but we're talking about this now. And the cool thing about that is I'm really curious as to see where it goes. Right now, I'm hoping that your actions determine the ending of the game, but since it is based on history, I'm not sure if it's going to actually be a little bit liberal with it and let you do what you want, or if it's going to actually be like, no matter what you do, it's going to impact how people view you in the game while you're playing it, but at the end, it's really going to have a determined end where you can only get one ending. And that's all I'm going to have for this video right now. So once again, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like about your favorite part of this, or just leave a like because you're supporting me. Don't forget to leave a comment below on anything you feel like should have been added, should be added, or anything you know that I might not know. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next upload.